Well, guys, it's time that I cut to the chase on this one, man. It has been a while since I've uploaded a video. Well, mostly since the end of May, since I wanted to take some time away from it to work on other things. But now that I'm back, and it's time to basically take my, pretty much put my hat in the ring with Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Yep. Fun fact about me getting this game, I pre-ordered it when it was first announced back in December of 2018. So pretty much I waited half a year to finally get my hands on this game on my PS4. And yes, I did pre-order the Nitrous Oxide Edition, so keep that as it may. Now, if you can hear from the sound of me that, or from my tone, is that I'm still recovering from a cold. Ugh, it's really bad. I'm trying to recover from it before anything, so I want to give my thoughts on this game as a whole. Well, mostly a remake. Well, not necessarily a remake, since they really did announce a lot of stuff over the past half year, the first half of 2019, that they really came in the balls running. When I heard they were bringing in characters from Crash Nitro Kart, man, I'm like, sold immediately. Take my $60, I don't care. But the fact of the matter remains, it was developed by Beanox, which I thought it was going to be Vicarious Vision doing it, but as I pretty much beat it Adventure Mode, which is in the game actually, so it's the same as the original game, it turns out by the credit sequence that Beanox had some help from both Toys for Bob, who made the Spiraling Knight trilogy, and Vicarious Visions, who did the Insanity trilogy. So that means that Beanox are the sole developers, but it had some extra help from the other two developers who made the last two remakes in the last 2 years. So I can't complain. The game looks awesome, and it's everything that I hope it would be, man. The nice looking details, graphics, gameplay wise. The controls are exactly what I expect from a remake. It's exactly how Naughty Dog did it back in the day, 20 years to be exact. And since it is the 20th anniversary of the original game, why not? So I took my hand in the cookie jar and well, mostly did, and kept everything simple. The fact of the matter is that I was not going to approach this. I was basically used to what Crash had back in the day, but now that it's now on PS4, Xbox One, and Switch, I would expect more. And I did. And I'm expecting more on the following next week. Now, truth be told, that originally when I had this review planned out, or pretty much my thoughts when I was writing it down, I originally was going to have more. Like, this video, as of its length, was originally going to be double that. But I could not do it since I want to wrap up June, so I decided to cut out a piece of it. What was the other half, you may ask? Well, it retains the Grand Prix and extra content that will become live after the game was launched. So I wanted to wait out some time until eventually, like, the first Grand Prix would be released. So for the sake of it, if you're think you're gonna get any thoughts from me about, Tana and the Nitro Scott coming in, well, that's got to wait until the next 2 weeks. Since you know that I got confirmation that Amy, Liz, Megumi, and Isabella are going to be at the pit stop during when the Grand Prix is live. The Nitro Tour Grand Prix is going to be live, so I will eventually have to get my time on that. And Tana is going to be earned or unlocked through getting Nitro points, as in I have to fill up the boost to basically get through it. So keep that as it may be. But let's talk about the gameplay. The gameplay is what you expect from it. It's Naughty Dog on steroids. Well, the fact that Beanox was developing it and they're a Canadian company. So yeah, it's really good. And the fact is that everything that I was hoping for from the remake was all here. And with the fact of the matter is they've not only remade all the tracks, but they even brought back the ones from Crash Nitro Kart. But the only difference is that since the anti-gravity gimmicks were removed entirely, it's definitely an entire new beast. So this isn't just some remake, it's a completely new experience. I mean, they got the classic adventure mode back, and for the first time ever, this game has a difficulty mode. So if you want newcomers to come to the game, it would definitely be right here. But oh god, this sickness is killing me. It seems as though that they want to cater towards everybody, like not for the veterans who will come back here and pretty much boost their way through pretty much every track. But I really liked it. However, there's one thing I did point out, was that there were some PS4 exclusive stuff. For example, the PS4 retro skins of Crash, Coco, and Cortex are only available on PS4 since, the original game was released on PlayStation 1 back in the day. So it makes sense, but we don't know, man. Like, I don't know at this point, but it's only PS4 exclusive because, Sony, you're like, yo, they published that game. It's our game. It's our part, but even though it's multi-platform now, we still own the retro aspects of it. So, yeah. So I already got the retro skins, and the fact that matters, the boost formula has been tremendously improved. I'm like, holy crap, so much boosting. So, and the fact that I still even got picked the Penguin, which is still that same cheat code back in the day, and he still says the one line of Penguin Yay 1. I'm like, wow, they kept it. That's just adorable, man. And apart from the whole classic series, I love how they managed to add more flair to the cutscenes in the adventure mode with Ripperoo, Papu Papu, Komodo Joe, Pinstripe, and Oxide. I'm like, wow. It feels like I'm watching an Ascended Trilogy again with more of it. But the biggest kicker of it all is its online mode. I mean, it's been a week since the game launched, and I was able to sit down with my buddy, my co-host, and we played some online gaming. It does have private match though, so that's good, man. So I set up a private match with him, and he kept kicking my butt. I kick his butt, and here's where the online aspects come into play. It would be the pit stop. Now, I noticed the fact is that throughout the game, the pit stop aspects of it, well, most of the feature, it contains new stuff for you to buy in the form of Wumpa coins. No loot boxes, no buying extra coins with real money. Don't buy in-game money with real money. It's all there, and they make sure. And the best part is there's going to be free DLC on the way, practically every month since they're packing it, and they already announced it. As I stated before, until the first Grand Prix goes live, I will not give you my thoughts on it until eventually the first Grand Prix, which contains Tana and the Nitro squad, will go live. So I can't say much on that. But what I can say is that the online aspect is definitely, it said that they brought in all the costumes. There's even costumes from Tag Team Racing. I mean, I just recently got all the Coco skins, including Beach Coco, which is definitely pretty much a nod to Debbie Derryberry, her voice actress, and Princess Coco, which was definitely based on Tag Team Racing, since that costume was made for that game. They brought it back here. Let's see, Crunch. I got Robo Crunch for Crash. I got all of his costumes except the Scooper gear. I got the Avatar costumes. Now, so far, I was able to go through the game with most of the Bandicoots, but I'll be trying out the villains soon enough, since I already, put the villains, and they were really fun to play as, man. Like, everybody's all cool in this joint, man. Except for Entropy, man. Oh my god, man. His time trials suck. Because I may be good, but I'm not that damn good, because there is no way you're telling me I have to pretty much boost my way through every single time trial track, man. Even my co-host outright despised it. I'm like, dang, man, this is for fucking hardcore course only, bro. I'm not that good. But it turns out there was actually a bit of some errors with when you complete all the time trials, and it might cause data corruption. So for the sake of this video, as of now, I will not be playing any time trials until that gets fixed or patched out. So in the meantime, I want to make sure that I got my money's worth when I was playing Nitro. Well, pretty much. Now, the Wumpa coins will determine by randomization, as in there's a certain gap to it. Like, since the pit stop rotates every 24 hours, so does the cap. So it's like you get a 1 hour cap. There's actually a floating around of how the Wumpa Kings work. Like, offline gives you less coins and online gives you more coins. I don't understand that. I hope that they fix that so that it can be equal for both tracks. I want to feel as though I'm getting my money's worth instead of having to grind all the time. I mean, the grind's real, but not to this extent. I have to resort to online, and it's just there, man. So I'm going to be savoring pretty much more in depth with this video for when the first Grand Prix goes live. So I'll see to it that I'll see you guys in 2 weeks, actually, since I'm going to be taking a weeks-long break. In the meantime, I will give you out more details down below in the description. I will see you guys in 2 weeks with the next video. Bye, guys.